Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of The Studio, and my name is Adam, and this is the Marimba One Izzy. Recently, I was looking for a marimba, a 5-octave concert marimba. And we all know our marimba manufacturers. We've got Yamaha, we've got Adams, we've got Malatech, Bergerol, Majestic, heaps of brands out there for marimbas nowadays because it's huge now. One of my favorite brands is, of course, Marimba One. Marimba One probably has the highest price point out of all of these brands, and I think it's because they're manufactured in the US and the quality is very, very good. As you can see behind me, I now own a Marimba One Izzy. So the Izzy is at the bottom of the Marimba One range. I've got the traditional model with the basic classic resonators, and it came in an aged copper finish, which is brown. And this brown finish is exclusive to Steve Weiss Music. I didn't know this, and I really wanted the black finish. But now that I come to think of it, and the more I look at the marimba, it actually is starting to grow on me. The brown looks really attractive and blends in with the keys really well. So anyway, if you order cases with your Marimba One Izzy, it comes with 7 cases. 2 cases for the resonators, 2 cases for the basses, 1 case for the rails and the struts, and 2 smaller cases for the accidental and natural bars. So all of these cases came in like a 200 kilogram package and it was really heavy. But luckily, with the help of Jackson's dad and Jackson, I managed to get it into my studio. So all of the cases fit in my Hyundai i30 except for the long hardware case, which had to go in Jackson's car. But that's okay. If you have a bigger hatchback or if you have an SUV, all of these cases will fit into the back of your car, so you'll be able to carry your 5-octave marimba around safely and securely, and it's not just going to be stuck inside a studio somewhere. Setting up the marimba was pretty straightforward. We unzipped the bases first. We attached the bases to the supports. And then we put the long support rod together. One thing I noticed about putting the instrument together is just the quality of all the components. All the hardware is made in America. It's really, really tight hardware. What I've really liked also was that the mounting point for the poles is literally just like a little screw thingy, like you just literally turn the knob and it screws in. It couldn't be any easier. It doesn't feel like you're damaging anything. It's just really good quality components. And when you join the 2 tubes together, you just push on this clamp thing and it's put together. So that was our 5-octave marimba frame. Now we had to get the rails on. The rails are made of a combination of aluminium and wood, so it's wood inserts inside an aluminium frame. And I think it actually looks really smooth, and it actually means also that the wood won't warp or bend over time because the aluminium is holding it together. And of course it has the embossed Marimba One logo on the front with Ron Samuel's name because Ron Samuels is the man. So we put those rails in, and guess what? They just slide straight in. There are no cuts, there are no holes that you put it in. It just fits in, and the whole side of the marimba is just one big thick piece of wood, and everything just goes straight in. Like it's flush, made to fit, perfect, and it's all felt lined, so there's no vibration, 0 vibration whatsoever. This is a really smart move because I've never actually come across a marimba with this much attention to detail. It's really cool. So once we attach all of that, we then put on the resonators, and the resonators are the heaviest part of the marimba. Now getting the resonators anywhere is really hard because they're really heavy. You need 2 people to lift them unless you're very, very strong. The cases do come with wheels though, which is nice. You can just wheel the case along. Now the resonators have this gorgeous aged copper finish which has totally grown over me and won over me. I've completely forgotten about the black now. And these resonators just slot in as well. They literally just slot in. There is no spaces, no gaps, just boom, boom, boom. And one thing you might notice about the big resonators is that they have smaller resonators inside them made of foam. I don't think anyone knows what these resonators do, but they're supposed to make it more bassy, and I can definitely feel the bass when you're playing it. The resonators go in, and then finally it was time for the bars. Now Now these bars are made of rosewood, of course. You can get 3 different kinds of bars. You can get the traditional bars, which are just the standard bars. You can get enhanced bars, which are slightly more high quality, and you can get premium bars, which are supposedly the best of the best, natural selection, all those funky terms. I wouldn't know what to say about the quality of the bars, but I feel like the traditional one is more than good enough for what I need, so we have those. And these bars sit really easily. The string is nice and loose, so it's not too tight, and it fit really easily. C major. Hopefully it's the right notes. Oh man, this is insane. So now we finally have our Marimba One 5-octave Izzy. I've only been playing it for a few days, and there are so many things I love about it. Firstly, the gas lift on the side, so the thing that lifts the marimba up and down. It has little notches that have the numbers on the side, so that it tells you exactly 2 inches what height your marimba is at. So you never have to be like, oh, it's 6 rectangles above the bottom line, which is perpendicular to the Artemis circle from the North Star. No, you don't have to do that. You just say 97, 97, boom. And one thing I also noticed is that the gas lift is designed to be very, very easy. So literally, you just push it up or push it down and it goes up and down. Americans, you guys know how to make marimbas. The second thing I like about it is just those massive caster wheels at the bottom of the bases. Those wheels are huge. It makes it a lot easier to steer the marimba, even though it's extremely heavy. It's probably the heaviest 5-octave I've ever moved around. And the wheels make it so much easier to move around. The third thing I love about it is the quality of the components. The wood panels on the sides are just really, really nice. They have this really matte finish texture sort of thing, really nice. And those little felt lined areas where the bars and the resonators sit, really, really nice. I mean, even the cover of the marimba is really nice. It's this ripstop material, which is unrippable, supposedly. Even the cover of this marimba is really, really nice. It's ripstop, so it's got these little hashes that don't rip, and it fits really snugly over the top of the marimba, so it can't fall off. I also sleep in this cover sometimes because it's really comfortable. Marimba life. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be making more percussion stuff, and they're going to be reviews on mallets or talking about technical stuff, and I'm also going to obviously play this marimba behind me because I'm itching to play it right now. And of course my main channel, my daily vlog channel, is in the description below if you want to see more from me. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Marimba One, please give me a sponsorship. If only. If only. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching, and good night.